Hey everyone. So I wanted to do a little bit of a follow-up video from the video that I did a couple months ago when I'm using my Zip Halo device. And I wanted to do a different treatment. So on that video, I did a treatment called the lift. So in this video here, I'm going to be doing a little bit of a different technique using the app. I didn't get a chance really to show you guys the app and all the little features that it has with it. But I find with this being January, when I'm filming this, it's kind of towards the end of January. And I find I just have a little bit of a different mindset as I have different goals throughout the year. And I always try and start fresh in January and think, okay, what do I want to achieve this year? What are my goals? And one of the things I really want to focus on for myself, because as my skin is aging, I find every year it just has a few more changes to it. There's a few more fine lines, a few more wrinkles. It sometimes looks a little duller. There's things that I want to do to invest in my skincare routine and just an overall self-care routine. So these are things I want to do to invest in myself. These are things that give me self-confidence when I'm going out into the world. So I'm a big quote person. I love reading quotes. I find them very motivating. I have sometimes little sticky notes with quotes on them. I write down quotes all the time. So I'm going to share a couple, and these are ones that have helped me in my journey. I just have them as a little mindset at the back of my mind. Now this is a quote by Coco Chanel, and it says, "Beauty begins the moment you decide to be yourself." And I think, how true is that? And I find this next quote really dives into that self-confidence, having that self-confidence about yourself. And it says, "Outer beauty attracts, but inner beauty captivates." And that's by somebody called Kate Angel. So those are two quotes that I find those, like I mentioned earlier, I just find those very motivating. If you didn't get a chance to check out that video, I will put it right over here so you can see what the thumbnail looks like and go check it out. I will also have it down in the description box. It goes into a little bit more detail about my initial thoughts of using the Zip Halo. But since using it, you guys, this has become my absolute favorite little device. This is just fun to use. Honestly, when I get up in the morning, I look forward to using this device. One of the reasons is it's just such a quick little easy device to use. And there's times where I'll say, yep, just give me a second. I'm just going to quickly go zip, right? Like I'm just zipping along on my face. It's just the best little device. I love how the smallness of it, so compact. Through the month of January, and unfortunately, I had a little bit of delay in my filming. So I'm filming this towards the end of January. So up until the end of January, Zip is offering this cute little, it's a little travel pouch for your Zip Halo. And I'm going to be honest, I did use it because I was traveling for work. So the little halo just fits nicely in there. Cute little pouch. But like I said, it's only available until the end of January. So if you want to get the little travel pouch, I'll have the link inserted below for you guys that you could go check it out. But it's just like the best little thing. One of the treatments. So my go-to treatment is called, like I mentioned earlier, it's called the Lift. It's a 4-minute treatment, and that's the one that I usually use in the mornings. But in my second favorite one that I've really started to enjoy is called Instant Gratification. So the first thing you do is you go to so I'm going to show you on my phone here. So you go to the Zip app. And what's nice is the founder, Melanie Simon, she actually is the person walking you through your treatment. She guides you through the whole thing. So I think that is just awesome how they do that. So before you actually start the treatment, one of the first things you do is you have to apply the conductive gel. So I have two different ones that I use. So one is called the Zip Electric Complex Conductive Gel, and the other one is the Zip Golden Gel. So for the purposes today, I'm going to use actually the Golden Gel. This one I usually use on like every other treatment that when I use it, but this one has really become a fast favorite of mine. And the reason for that is I like to leave it on my skin. Oh, that was the other thing I was going to say. Sorry, I forgot to mention. So I have nothing on my skin right now. I did quickly do my eye makeup because I'm going to be running out and doing some errands right after this. So for however long I've been using the Zip Halo, which has been like a few months now, you can probably see how glowy my skin looks. And like I said, there's nothing on my skin right now. That is just, I came out of the shower and quickly did my eye makeup, but there's nothing on my skin right now. It looks nice and glowy. So with the device, they usually say to use about anywhere from 4 to 8 pumps of the product. I usually do about 4, and then I see how it looks after that. But you want a good amount on your skin. One of the really, really nice things about their gels, which I find with other devices have not been able to do this, is I'm applying it right now all over my face. This is not going to dry out on me. I find with other products that I've used in the past, I could only do one side of my face at a time because it would dry out on me. But this one stays like this the whole time, even before I get to the other side of my face. So I just kind of take it down here. And I forgot to mention, the golden gel is actually the one that's best for mature skin, for firming the skin. It has peptides in it that help relax the lines and strengthen your skin. Okay, so the next thing I do is I go to the instant gratifications. So I'm going to click that to start the treatment. I also turn on my zip halo. You can hear it start up. And then when I hit start treatment, okay, so it has just connected with the app, and now Melanie is going through, you can hear her. So she's going to walk me through the treatment now. So I'm just going to watch it over here, and you can see the halo is starting to work. The light is working, and it'll give a little bit of a like a zzz. You're just using her as a guide. Okay, she just said that you don't have to use, like, follow her exactly. But you can see that she's just kind of going up her face. So she's going to do her one side of her face. Like I said, this is vibrating and telling me now when to move. And I can feel it working right now. There's a little bit of, you can feel the current right now working as it's going up my cheek. Some people don't feel anything at all, and some people can feel it. And this is what's going to give you that lifting effect, especially on your eyebrow. So what she said there is you're always going to avoid the very center of the neck. You can go on either side, over on this side, but you want to avoid the center of your neck. And if you want that lift, I always make sure that I'm trying to get right on the tail of my eyebrow. And that's what's going to help give you that lift. There was a story that they were using this at the Golden Globes. There was a bunch of actors and actresses that were using this device. I thought that was pretty cool. And you can use this in all, that's what she was just saying, is you can use this in all different, it's not going like forward or backwards, it doesn't matter. And the app is really simple to use. I like doing around my mouth area as well, where I have a lot of fine lines just in this area right here. So sometimes I'll just kind of place it on that and go slowly up that area. But I love how my skin looks plumper. My skin will look a little bit more sculpted. So what you can do is just put it under the chin here. But like I said, don't put it down the center. You can just go like right under the chin here. And I find using the Zip Halo, it's just not like a physical thing I'm doing right now. It's actually very like an emotional experience because it makes me feel better about myself. It makes me feel more confident. I love my skin looking more glowy. I see it helping with my fine lines, my wrinkles. But hopefully you can see here how this side looks just a little bit more lifted. This looks a little bit more sculpted in here. Since using this device, I find my skin is not like the glowiness, but it's just more radiant. As you could see when I showed you at the beginning here before we started the treatment, it looks more radiant. My skin looks a little bit brighter, which is sometimes hard in the wintertime. I don't know about you guys, but I find that my skin just has sometimes a little bit of dullness through the winter months. And I just like how my skin looks more toned. What gives me satisfaction that I know that something is working is when I have somebody that is totally impartial. They have no idea what I'm using on my skin, if I'm using anything on my skin. And they say to me, your skin looks really good. Like your skin is looking so glowy, or your skin looks great. Even my husband, a couple weeks ago, he mentioned to me, just out of the blue, he just said, whatever it is that you're doing on your skin is really working. Like he goes, your skin just looks a little bit healthier. When I have him noticing that I'm doing stuff to my skin, again, that just builds that confidence. Not that I need somebody telling me, that my skin looks good or that sort of thing, but it's always nice to get a compliment. The Zip Halo device it uses a combination of microcurrent and nanocurrent. And what those nanocurrent wavelengths are going to do is they go deeper into the skin. So that's going to help repair your skin, boost your collagen. It's going to help with your skin cell regeneration. Okay, so then it just turned off. The treatment's over. And I love how it just automatically turns off. And there's so many different treatments on the app. I'll just quickly show you. So you can do full facials or targeted treatments. But if you see here, I'll just kind of scroll through, but you can see how she has specifically designed certain treatments. You can do just your cheekbones if you want. If you want to do your jowls. I've done that one before where you're just doing your jowls. So she has so many different treatments that you can use on there. Like I said, they're all very easy to use. You can target like lifting, toning, if you want skin tightening. I find it's great for like depuffing kind of certain areas. I find sometimes in the morning I get up and my face feels a little bit puffy, but this has really helped with that. And then when I'm all done, I usually just take like a Kleenex and wipe it all off. You can just use like a microfiber towel or something if you want to do that way. And hopefully you can see some of the effects of the lifting, of the toning. My skin looks a little bit more sculpted here around my jawline. My wrinkle forehead, I have quite a few wrinkles on my forehead, and it just helps soften those right after the treatment. Also, one thing I like to do with the golden gel is leave it on my face. This one here I usually wipe off after and then continue with my skincare routine. But this one here I leave on and use it as a little bit of a mask. And if I find it really does sink into the skin quite nicely and gives me, like, you can see how glowy my skin looks right now. Like, it's just a beautiful product. So just a quick little recap through the month of January. So when I'm hopefully getting this posted, you'll have about 5-6 days to, if you're interested in the little travel bag, the little travel pouch, you should make sure to use my link down below. You can also receive 10% off using my code MELZIP. And let me know down in the comments below, what are some of your skincare goals for the rest of the year? I always like to hear from you guys. And I will say it was actually very exciting from my last video. A bunch of you left comments for me saying that you either had ordered the device, you've used the device, and how you were excited to try the device, or that if you actually have it in your skincare routine, how much you love it. And that just helps solidify what I love about the Zip Halo. It is the only device in the world to use the microcurrent and nanocurrent together. If you're not already, I would love for you to consider subscribing to my channel. Make sure to hit that notification bell that's right beside the subscribe button, and that way you're notified whenever I upload new videos. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you like this type of content. I'll probably have some stuff in the coming months showing you maybe some other content using the Halo. And as always, I hope everybody has a great week and a great life, and I'll see you all very soon in my next video. Bye!